You went from teacher to aeronautics computer trainer or computer programmer,
Yes.
all the way out to wholesaler, and then you transitioned over to manufacturer, and of course you've got the manufacturing. How did you find that transition, those transitions? Did you find them hard? Were they easy for you? Was this something that you found just like you were just doing it, kind of a snap thing?
Yeah. If I tell you it's easy, I'm lying. I cannot lie. Nothing's easy, by the way.
Right.
Everything, it takes hard work.
Of course.
You know what? Always, if somebody asks me what are the elements of success, if you think I'm successful, all right, the elements of success, it is very important to know your talents, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And you are willing to put the efforts up front. And you are willing to work hard to achieve your goals.
Right.
If you put these three elements together, equal success. Discovering who you are.
Right.
What you are, what can you do best? Don't tell me you don't have a talent. Impossible. It's an impossible. Having faith that you have all those elements, it's number one. You get to have the faith that I have talent inside me, but what is it? All right? Then I'm going to discover this. After discovering the talent, how can I employ it? How can I make it working for me, for my family, and for the others?
Right.
Then I'm willing to put the efforts, right, to develop this talent. Then I'm willing to put the hard work, all right, to start to see, to gain the fruits of the hard work. And that's exactly, right. But nothing is easy, by the way. I mean, this is real.
What about greed and selfishness and these things? Do they have elements in business or to you? Or
no, I mean, this is a very nice question to ask. These are the elements of downfall. If you're gonna go down, if you want to go down, then stick to those elements.
Right.
Greed and selfishness. It will take you nowhere. You know what? It will take you for success for a short period of time. Then you're gonna fall down.
Right.
All right. So you have to. Not all of us will have that greed inside us, but it's a matter of what percentage. All right. And how much do I want to use that? For me, I'm not telling you, oh, I'm not greedy, I'm a wonderful guy. No, all of us will have that, but it's not the elements that I want to see in myself. I don't teach that to my children, by the way.
Right.
Right.
So you got to have selflessness, and you've got to have an element of a lack of, not a complete lack of greed, but just a controlled amount.
To control them, yes.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I hate, or I don't like even say the word I hate. Me, myself, and I am. Everything is me, for me, or myself. No. It's us.
Right.
You know, it is us.
If you do things only for yourself, you'll fail.
You fail.
Yeah.
You fail. I mean, we have to share, man. I mean, we have to share our success with the others. I want to see you successful if I am successful. And you know what they say, misery seeks company. All right? This is true, really. I mean, if you have somebody who's miserable, he wants everybody to be miserable.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and this is what
and very rarely do people want other people to be happy.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
What is your vision? What is your vision for just for the world and for this and for tell me what your vision is with these things.
I want to see people successful. I love success, and I do firm believer that there is no limit for anybody's success. There is no ceiling.
Right.
Especially when you are here in America. Nobody puts a cap on your head. So that's how far can you? No,
right.
There is no cap. There is no limit. How successfully can you get? It's just a matter of finding exactly what do you want.
Right.
What do you want to be? All right. That's exactly my vision in anything. By the way, success. It is my ultimate goal for anything. And by the way, I do not want to tell you I have never failed. Of course I did.
Right.
Of course I had the low moments of my life. Of course, right now, why am I doing this right now? This is the new mission for me. I'm at this age, that's exactly my new mission, to share my life story and my life success with everybody else.
You know, a lot of people would, especially, the modern times that we live in, people would think, nobody who's successful wants other people to succeed. And you look at a lot of the richer people, they really don't want others to succeed. So why do you want them to succeed?
This is, it's a moral obligation. If I want my children to succeed, it is moral obligation. If I want my children to succeed, I want everybody else to succeed. I do pray for everybody. Or I pray for the whole world's success. You know what? If we're successful, would be less envy, would be less crimes, would be less hate. If you're successful, I'm successful. I have no.
Yeah.
Why would I hate you? I want you. We share our success together. We're happy together. We're after a happier life. We're a happier environment, happier world too.
So
away from all that what we see around us.
essentially, and it's cliche, but a rising tide lifts all ships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, that's exactly what it is. So I mean, I want everybody to do good. I want everybody to enjoy their lives.
Okay.
You know, not just me.
Right.
You know, I stay away from that. And I mean, you know, thank God for what we got, all right? I'm 63 years old and I'm still working 15 hours a day.
Yes.
And my wife and my children said, stop. I said, why? Why should I stop?
Right.
Why? As long as I'm capable of giving, why would I have to stop? You know, I mean, thank God for that.
So let's ask this. If your vision succeeded, what would the world look like?
What the world would look like? That's a very nice question, by the way. You know what? We're going to be living in heaven on earth. If the whole world is succeeding, and stay away from hatred, stay away from violence, staying away from jealousy, all of us, we're going to live. We're going to live well. Will be no people are starving. While I'm enjoying my fantastic meal, somebody else cannot find searching for food in the trash can.
Right.
I want everybody to prosper. I want a prosperous world. That's exactly what I would like to see.
Okay. For anybody that would suffer.
I mean, the one they hit success, they will suffer.
Okay.
You know, I mean, this is exactly what. Why would anybody suffer from anybody's success?
Well,
unless if you don't want to be successful.
Right.
You
The
know,
people
that's the
who would.
difference. So, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, what motivates you to do what you're doing? What you do?
This is technically, I mean, I said, if I can help so many other peoples to lift them up, if I have the ability to do that, to motivate others, to lift them up, to be able to call me and ask me a question, how can I do that? I receive this, by the way, daily basis from my friends.
Yes.
To the point a friend of mine was suggesting just a week ago, said you should open a consulting company, really, for people asking you all the time and giving you. I said, wait a minute, it's about that. Let's ask Moustafa about this or about that. And I do share that with everybody else,
Right.
whatever I know. And I love to do that, by the way.
And you have a lot of knowledge.
And I love to share that with everybody, by the way.
And that's great. And that comes with that selflessness and
Exactly.
you know,
I mean,
helping others.
One time I was invited for a lecture in the local university in here.
Right.
And it was like 500 students and stuff like that. And I did enjoy and sharing my experience, exactly what we're talking about right now. Sharing my experience was almost 500 students, and they were asking questions. And of course, I was the only foreigner among everybody else. So all the professors that were there, they were local from the United States. Besides, one was British. And I shared that experience, and I was really hammered with questions from the students. And I didn't mean hammering that they were, no, they enjoyed the conversation, sharing the history and my thoughts about the ancient history and the modern history, and how do we see the future for everybody. And I always say, people accept the ideas when we say, wait a minute, we need to live together. We have to understand each other, and we have to live together in harmony, and that's the most important thing.